Hey y'all, how are you? It's what is today? Thursday at 8:10 at night. I just got home. What a day. Let's start with the first thing. I tried calling my doctor's office. You know, they all have those stupid freaking call centers. I didn't get nowhere with them. Same bullshit, because I called about 4 or 5 days ago to get a refill on the prednisone because the hives are starting and we're going away Saturday. No answer, no answer. And then, so when I finally got somebody in the, by the way, I'm making fudge while I'm talking. So I got somebody in the call center, and I said, I just want to make sure that my prescription went through. Oh no, she says, they need to know what you need it for. I said, excuse me, what do you need it for? I said, the same fucking hives I've been dealing with all my life. He's my doctor, he knows. Nobody needs to question me why I need something. Well, you know, they need to know. Okay, I hung up. I said, I'm done. I hung up. Put my slippers on, my jacket on. I went to the doctor's office. Let me tell you what a bitch works behind his counter. She's been this way. Nobody likes her. Why he keeps her, I don't know if it's out of his control or not, because they keep changing the medical groups he belongs to. Now, first it was Bayfront, and now it's Tampa General. So anyhow, I'm explaining to her, you know, I need to know if the prescription has been put through. If not, can we please take care of it? We're going away Saturday, and these hives, they're in behind my eyes right now. And I said, I can't stick my goddamn finger through my eyeball to get to the back of my eye right now. And the nurse heard me. She come over and she took one look at me. And she says, oh my. She says, all right, hold on a minute. So she come back and she says, I called it in. It's at Walgreens. Go pick it up. So then I'm telling the other one, I said, and my husband was here a couple weeks ago for his appointment. I said he came, sat, waited, and when it was time for him to come in, you informed him that there was a problem with his insurance. I said, and I know you didn't just find that out. I said, but let me tell you something. Wasn't anything wrong with his insurance. I said, but had there been, you could have called him so he didn't get up early in the morning and get dressed to come all the fucking way over here. I said, and he had his blood work. I said, I need to reschedule. They're telling me no reschedule till March. I said, he's not getting his blood work done again. He needs an appointment. Well, I don't know what to tell you, and blah, 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 blah. And I said, you know what? I said, I have an appointment with the doctor. I said, I think it's coming up in February or so, maybe January, I'm not sure. I said, I'll sit down and have a chat with him about this. I said, in the meantime, you can go fuck yourself. And I turned around and walked out the door. So I had to get home because John's girlfriend was coming and we were going to Plato's Closet, I guess. Is where he wanted some clothes from for Christmas. So I said, okay. So she was here when I got back, and so we went over there and found him. I let her pick it out. I said, you choose because you're going to be the one looking at him. So you let me know what you like. So I got him some clothes there, and then we were going to go to Clearwater Mall, which is about 35 miles away. The traffic. We didn't even get up to US 19, and there was smoke billowing out of behind the bowling alley. And the kids are going, oh my gosh, you know what? Somebody's got a bonfire going. I said, no, that's somebody's house on fire. We didn't even get to the light, and here come the fire department. They said, well, how does that happen? I said, well, it could have happened in a lot of ways. I said they could have left a candle burning. It could have got knocked over. Or they could have a real Christmas tree that they haven't put water in the base, and it dried out and burned. I said, I don't know. So the traffic was horrible. We saw probably 6, 7 accidents on the way down. You know, and we got people, you know, new cars. They got new cars, Mustangs and whatever, you know, driving like fools. So anyhow, wait, I forgot to tell you something. Before that, before I came back to pick up my grandson's girlfriend. I'd stop at Dollar Tree to pick up some shirt boxes because I knew I was going to run out. And so I go in, I walk around, I get what I want, and I get up to the cash register, and it's busy. You know, I'm standing there waiting my turn, and there was a man and a woman. There was somebody at the register. She had a lot of stuff. I bet she had 100 items in her cart. And then there was a man and woman in front of me, and then there was some other people down at the other cashier. Well, the other cashier got done, and she said next in line. So both of them, you know, run right over there. I step up my spot. That would have made me next in line behind the woman with the 100 pieces of shit. I don't care. I'm never in a hurry when I go to the store. Well, I don't know what happened on the other cash register. Here these two come pushing their way back in front of me. This is what I did. And then she says to the guy, I think that lady behind us is pissed off, but we were here first, and I have a right to get back in line. So here's what happened. Lady at the other register finished up what she was doing. I went over there, got wrung out. I go to leave. The woman with the 100 items is still getting wrung out, and them two smart asses are standing in line. You know what I did? I went, see ya. Had she went over there, she'd have been out of the store already. And then she had the audacity to say how she could tell I wasn't happy. Well, what the fuck did she think? So anyhow, then I came back, got her. We went to Plato's Closet. Then we come back and got my grandson to go to Clearwater. Rex, it's a mess. So we get to the mall, and I had to parallel park. There was only one spot to park, and it was a parallel. I was fine with it. I haven't parallel parked in years. However, when I got out of my car, the man in the parking lot was watching me. He says, great job parking that. I had my van. He says, you put it right in there. And I said, well, yeah, I could parallel park, but I haven't done it in years. He says, you did a great job. I said, well, thanks. So we go in the mall. I don't like to go to shopping malls, but I went because kids wanted to go. And yeah. I'll tell you what, though. The store on the mall I like is Forever 21. I'm going back there. I'm going back there. They got all kinds of stuff. And they have pants in petite length, which you can't find anywhere. Most of them are made for women with 8-foot long legs, you know. Anyhow, it was quite busy, you know, people. Anyhow, let me get to this. And I know y'all are going to say, ah, bah, 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 bah. No. I look up, and here comes this person towards me. I'm not paying a lot of attention, except the closer it got. Men's tennis shoes, men's 3/4 length socks, almost knee socks with gay stripes on them, holding a t-shirt that says Trans Joy, red wig, earrings, necklace, forget what color the blouse was, skirt, Hello Kitty backpack, Hello Kitty everything. I turned around and looked again, and Angelina, I'm doing a video, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I do my own stuff. Thank you. So Angelina was in the bathroom, and I told her, I said, come with me and tell me that I just saw what I just saw. So we go in this store. Sure enough, he was sporting his Hello Kitty, got that old wig on. What a mess. So then we hear him say to the cashier, she was asking him about his email. Did he something about his email? He says, oh no. He says, just Google my name. He says, I'll pop up everywhere. At this point, I'm tired. My knee is killing me, so now my foot's hurting because I have to walk to make up for the fucking pain in my knee. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry, guys. Be mad at me. And I said, I am sure you come up all over the place. And I turned around and walked out. You know, I don't have a problem with people and their personal lives and what they do. That's not it. That makes that person happy. I don't have a problem with that. But don't put it out there so I gotta look at it. Keep it at home. Keep it in the privacy of your own home. That'd be like me going out there and hanging on my husband and sucking his face, and nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that, especially my age. They'll be like, oh my God, look at that old woman. Blah, 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 blah. So why do I have to look at that? Because I don't care what anybody says. A man is a man and a woman is a woman. And that's the way it should be. But I'm not going to go there because I have my own thoughts on all that bullshit. So I'm just going to stop right there before YouTube throws my ass out. I'm not even going to go there. So anyhow, I've got my prednisone. I'm going to start taking it tonight because I cannot take, what is it on the Medrol dose pack, like 6 or 8 the first day. I can't do it. Not having a stomach, you know. I have to break them down. And so I'm going to take them before I go to bed tonight. Get them started because, see, my hands, see my fingers are all bruised up from where the hives come. And see all the marks? And I start scratching. And it leaves those marks on my skin. And it's just, it's terrible. It's terrible. So anyhow, oh, and then the kids had to eat, so we went to Perkins. And again, only my personal opinion. Hold it against me if you want. Comes a woman in, a little dog about this big on a leash. No vest on it, you know, to say that it's whatever, you know what I'm talking about. No vest on it, no nothing. She comes in and she sits down. Now, I've always had a problem with this. If you need that dog, and that dog is trained to listen, and that dog is licensed to be there for you, not an emotional support dog, or I'll start taking Snapper with me because he's an emotional support dog. He needs the fucking emotional support all the time. You know, nothing at all to show that this dog has been licensed and trained to take care of somebody if they're, you know, to warn them they're going to have a seizure or whatever. I get that. I have no problem with service dogs at all. Legal, licensed, needed service dogs. So she comes in and she sits down, and she's not far from me. Well, I don't know the dog. I don't know if it's a clean dog. I don't know nothing about this dog. But there's no marking, no nothing that says he's a service dog. And I said something to my grandson. I said, you know, I think I'll just start bringing Snapper with me all the time. I said he would enjoy this. Well, she got up and moved 2 booths away. I don't really care. So when my waitress come back, and I said, because I'm already having a shitty day anyhow, you know. And I said to her, let me ask you a question. I said, are non-service dogs allowed in here? She says, well, they're not supposed to be, and we didn't let a non-service. She says, but you know what? The law changed. You bring a dog in here, we're not allowed to ask you if that's a service dog or not. And I said, here's where you're opening yourself up to a lot of trouble. I said, because you know what? There are people that are allergic to animals. They can't be in the same building with them. I said, and since it's not a service dog, I said, how about somebody comes in here and goes into an asthma attack, which, by the way, can kill you. I said, they have an asthma attack here on your property because that dog, who is probably not a service dog, is allowed in this building where I'm trying to sit and have a meal with my family. I said, they end up having to go to the hospital. I said, you know who's responsible then? You are. You'll get those bills. you'll probably get a lawsuit for allowing a non-service dog in this building. Oh, I didn't think about that. I better go talk to my manager about that. I'll bet she didn't think about it. And I'm like, but here's my point. The dog has no service vest on, no service collar on, nothing. I said, if I were you, I said, it's none of my business, but I would post it at the door that if you have a service dog, please have his vest or collar on. And don't see a law that can stop you from doing that. And if it's truly a service dog, they come in and no shit. I said, but you're opening yourselves up for a lawsuit, and you better figure that out. I said, and I don't appreciate sitting in the same room with somebody's snappy little dog that could be full of fucking fleas and nasty and have to eat my meal. Oh, I'll go tell the manager about it. Well, I don't know if she told her or not, because nobody came and said anything after that. And then the woman has the audacity to sit over there and bitch and carry on and complain about her meal. But I, by law apparently, am not allowed to say anything about her dog. Really? I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going over here. So, where are my rights in this whole fucking mess, you know? Where are my rights at? I don't get that one. I don't... She has all the right in the world to bring that little mutt in there. And you know what? If he's an emotional support dog, eat at home. Because if you're that emotionally needy, you don't need to be leaving home. And if you really needed that dog, I'm sure the doctor would help you get a service dog. And again, YouTube's probably going to throw me off of here for having an opinion. I don't really care. Because it seems like every time I walk out my door to go do anything out there, I have to abide by other people's stupid shit. Where's the respect for my thoughts? Why do I have to cave in? I won't cave in. I won't. I'm not going to. But why is it assumed that it's okay with everybody? It's not. It's really not okay. It's not okay with me. And I know I'm one person. What the fuck does it matter? But, well, you know what? As long as I can talk, I'm going to hear it. As long as I can voice my opinion, I'm going to hear it. Because I have just as much right to do what I want in this life, but not disrespect other people. And that's how I felt today with the gentleman. Because he was truly a man. He was a man, just like a woman. And then a dog while I'm trying to eat my meal. Why don't I have any right to say something about that? I pay taxes, I work. I paid taxes all my life. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've never been in trouble. I try not to go out of my way to be disrespectful to other people. Yeah, today was a day I probably should have never went out of the house. I'm so behind on everything. My order still isn't here. It left Miami sometime this evening. So if it can get to Tampa by early morning, it might get here by Saturday. Yeah. Paid expedited shipping. Ordered it in plenty of time. And we're going camping Saturday. I told Chris, I said, I'll have to follow you over in the car and help you get set up. Then I'm going to have to come home if all that shit arrives. You know, and running with the kids all day. Now I'm making fudge. I'm going to try and make potato candy. I don't know. I'm so tired with my knee hurting in these hives. And yeah, it's been a day. It's been a day. And I got to go out tomorrow. Because I got to make sure I have plenty of animal food, you know. I got 2 men in this house. We can't go dragging in a 30-pound bag of dry food and 2 cases of canned food. I don't even know if the dogs need food. That's a 55-pound bag. On top of trying to get caught up on everything. I figured out today, I still have 15 shirts to do. Help my husband get the camper ready to go. I've been running in and out doing that since I got back, you know. All the help I get, as you can see, lots of fucking help. The animals weren't fed when I got here. Trash can wasn't brought back in. I had to take it out this morning, you know, because we're in a hurry to run out that fucking door to do something for somebody else. So my day didn't start good. I'm tired of being made to feel like a second-class fucking citizen around here. I know I'm drinking soda. It's going to go back in the fridge. I'm not going to drink it all. But I haven't had a minute to make myself coffee. And I'm starting to get some bubbles, so I can't walk away from this now. You know, because I get so much help. That's got to change. It really does. I'm only one person. I can't keep this up as much as I'd like to. I'm starting to get tired. I get real tired. But, you know, I could stand out here and jump up and down and scream and yell all day long, and that ain't going to change a fucking thing around here either. Yeah, I'm not going to do it because she'll do it. Yeah, I never got my Christmas lights up outside either. Kept getting promises. So, yeah, this is just really not a good day for me, guys, you know? It really isn't. I don't get it. I don't... Do I look like fucking Superwoman? I don't know. And then I decide I gotta get this fudge made. I hope it turns out. I try to be in a good frame of mind when I do shit like this so I don't mess it up. But I don't have time to worry about being in a good frame of mind tonight. I know that. So, yeah, I'd have been okay had it not been for that bullshit at the doctor. So anyhow, I went to the pharmacy to pick up my script. But there's Walgreens right here. I don't know why they transferred my stuff to the Walgreens like 5 miles from here when there's one like maybe a mile, maybe. As the crow flies, I'm gonna say yeah, a mile. For me, a little more, you know, because you got to twist and turn and go down this street and that street. And yeah. So it looks like life is getting back to normal around here for me, you know. Everybody's sweetie lovey when they want something. When they don't want anything, you all know how it goes, ladies. You know, all the holiday shit's left on me. Make sure this gets done and that gets done. You know, all the camping, getting the RV all set up again. You don't hear anybody saying, what can I do? Can I take something out? What needs to be done in the RV? I had to remind him to fix the plate on the outside of the long arms that take the slides out because it was loose. And I kept telling him, we can't keep moving this with this loose panel. It's going to fall off, and if it does, it's going to cost a lot of money. It's like this big square, and it goes on the end, and it's painted and trimmed and everything to match the rest of the RV. You know what that would cost to have to replace that? Yeah. You know, and I have to give reminders. Makes me feel like I'm everybody's fucking mother. Why can't they do that? Why can't they remember? Why can't they make themselves know? We got fucking phones. iPhone in there, whatever it is, smartphones. He's got 3 phones now. He can't put himself a memo in there that says, hey, tonight, dumbass, let's fix this so the wife don't have to keep reminding us. I take the trash can out this morning. That really aggravated me too. Because there's a couple things I absolutely say I refuse to do. And one is the trash. Why should I have to do the trash when I do every other thing around here? Then I get a call. Oh, I forgot. The dumpster needs to go out to the street. Really? And then I come home and it's still sitting on the street and he's been home about 2 hours? He thought I was bringing it in. He's lost his fucking mind. And here again, I'll let y'all know. It doesn't matter to me who you are. If I'm pissed off and you've done something to aggravate me, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. That's it. I don't know why I say it, because it don't fucking goes on deaf ears, you know. So, if I can get this mixture in this pan, here, can you see it? This is what I'm working with now, the sugar and the evaporated milk and the butter and yeah, I got to bring it to a candy stage before I can put. And what I do is I put in, this is 5 cups of Reese's peanut butter chips. They're just easier to work with. And that's what it calls for. And then I put in a lot more peanut butter in mine to give it that really good flavor. And it helps it thicken up better too. Because I think of all the years I've been making peanut butter fudge, 1 year, it's just, I think it's because I let my husband stir it and he told me it was ready. And it ended up like peanut butter syrup. Yeah. And that was like 15 pounds worth. Yeah. So needless to say, I don't let anybody help me. I know that scraping price sounds like a chalkboard, guys. I'm sorry. But I have to use a metal spoon because I'm using this big, heavy metal pan that I've had forever. It belonged to my mother. I used to use it at home when I lived at home. Actually, it's the bottom half to it's a pressure cooker without the lid. Somewhere along the line, the lid got lost, but it's such a great, nice, heavy-duty pot that I use it. I use it for a stock pot. I use it for a sauce pot. I use it to make fudge. It's perfect for fudge. So, yeah. My kids, everybody's tried to get me to give it up. It's ugly. The paint's come off of it. It used to be brown, you know. And now it's mostly silver with brown flecks on it. So I don't care. It works. It works. And I've got really nice pans, you know, with the non-stick. And then I've got an entire set of Wolfgang Puck pots and pans, you know, the big ones. And they're all stainless. But stainless is kind of like cast iron unless you get it seasoned real good. I'm finally getting them seasoned. But I'm real picky about those because I don't want them, you know, to have food burn on them. You know how the bottom will get crappy. And I don't, not the bottom of my pans. As soon as I'm done with a pan, I wash it right away. I may not wash the dishes right away, but my pans, all of them get washed immediately. So... but yeah, that's why you hear all this scraping, and I'm sorry about that. But if I don't keep it stirred, it'll stick. That's the hard part about making fudge. And I'm going to end up making, I think this is going to be probably, I don't know, 5 pounds, 6, maybe more, maybe close. Might be closer to 10 because I doubled the recipe, so it's probably closer to 10. And I really want to get the potato candy made tonight. That way, tomorrow I can get up and start on those shirts. And then if my shipment, look at me, God, I'm a mess. And then if my shipment comes, I can take care of that and finish packing the RV and grocery shop for the animals and make sure we have what we need. because I think the mister is where he's usually at. In the TV room with his feet up with his laptop in his lap. I'll guarantee you. So, it's just a bad day, guys. I'm going to bitch about everything I can bitch about because everything's pissing me off and I don't know why. I've been having such good days, and I think it started with the whole fucking trash can thing, to be honest. I really do. I don't give a shit what it is. You don't put things off that you need to do at home or push it off on somebody else or whatever to take care of somebody else's shit. You take care of your home and the things that go on in your home first. That will burn my ass quicker. I do. I make sure my home and everybody in it is well taken care of before I venture out of this house to do anything for myself or anybody else. So, yeah, that kind of twisted me a little bit. And then the shit with the doctor's office. I may end up, and I hate to, I love my doctor, but I may end up looking for a new doctor because I don't want to deal with her. I've been dealing with her for a couple years. And why he keeps her, I don't know. Because he never, ever hesitated to get rid of some other shitty people he's had. You know, here's the thing. Well, she kept saying, well, it's not my fault, it's a call center. And I said, it's your fault. You sit behind that fucking desk right there. It's your fault. It's your responsibility. Don't blame it on somebody over in Indonesia. It's your fault. You need to make sure this is... And I'm here to let you know what's going on, and you want to give me an attitude? I think she seems to forget who pays her paycheck. We do, the patients. I will. I'll go find another doctor. As much as I love my doctor, I will go find another doctor. Because I'm not that sick anymore that I really have to worry about continuity of care. I know what to do. And if worse comes to worse, my heart doctor, he could be my primary. He can't be my heart doctor and my primary, but he could be my primary, and there's no reason why he just can't treat me, you know? And there's another heart doctor right there in the office, so... yeah. So, anyhow, guys, I need to get off of here. This is starting to bubble up really good, and I'm going to have to put all the peanut butter in it, and then once it's all mixed up, and, well, I got to get to the candy stage, which I'm sure it's pretty close, and then get it in the pan, and then I'll come back. Probably won't be so aggravated. I'll come back and apologize what I'll do. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off of here and get this done. And thanks for listening. I really needed somebody to listen because you see there's no ears around me that give a shit that I'm not having a good day. You know, but I make them feel good all the time. So anyhow, I'm out of here. Push my buttons. I'll be back later, guys. Thanks. I love you. And I'll show you the fudge when I'm done. All right. See you later.